A somber day reflecting one of the darkest periods in history. Survivors, their families and members of the Jewish community gathered to mark the Day of Remembrance. The ceremony included the reading of names of children killed, the laying of pebbles at a memorial on site, and the lighting of candles by survivors and those who had lost loved ones during the Holocaust. 97-year-old Henia Breyer, who survived persecution in various labor camps and the Death March, has urged the global society to promote peace and harmony.
The labor camp, yes, they thought we had to sew it. But nearly a year, I was still very young. And then the first camp was Majdanek, the second was Plaszow. After Plaszow was Auschwitz, and from Auschwitz I went on the Death March, which was really a death march. And from the Death March, they took us to, we walked all the time. And from there, they took us to Bergen-Belsen, and that was the last camp. And that's the story of the war.
Born in Warsaw, Poland, Ella Blumenthal was forced into the Warsaw Ghetto along with her family in 1940. Between 1943 and 45, Blumenthal, who had lost most of her family, survived 3 concentration camps and had, along with her niece, by chance escaped the gas chambers.
We must not express the word hate. There isn't such a thing. People must get together, sit down, whether it's over a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, and exchange their views nicely, slowly, humanly, brotherly. Say, I feel this way, and the other says, I feel the other way. So there is no misunderstanding, whether it's a different religion or a different color skin. We should all remember that we're all human beings, that we God's creatures.
The stories of Breyer and Blumenthal is echoed by countless others across the world.
I think this year's Holocaust Memorial Service is about remembering the 80th anniversary of the uprising of the Warsaw Ghetto. And I think that really teaches us about standing up against hatred, against prejudice. The people that were fighting were people that were half-starved, and they fought with homemade weapons. And their resilience and their courage and their bravery has really been a light unto everybody who is suffering. And I think really the message of remembering those 6 million Jewish souls who perished, who were starved, who were executed, who were gassed, who were tortured, is really about spreading love and peace and hope and the promise of a better future.
As time passes by, the number of Holocaust survivors is dwindling, but the message is to never forget the atrocities committed and to foster social, racial and religious tolerance. Vanessa Puna, SABC News, Cape Town.